morning, North Beverly Elementary School.
Good morning, Cincinnati.
I am so excited to help you learn about clogging, which is an American dance. It was developed from people that came from across the waters in England and Ireland and Scotland and Germany and Russia. They all came to the new land and decided to develop a new dance, incorporating all the steps that they had learned in their countries and brought those here. And they melded them all together to create a wonderful music that is only in the United States. It happened about 300 years ago when they first came, and then as the immigrants moved west towards the Indians, they learned American Indian steps. And as they moved south, they learned from all the cultures along the eastern seaboard, Florida, the Carolinas. They learned from the French in the south and from the Caribbean. The music comes from hundreds of years ago, and as each generation developed new dances like rock and roll and hip hop and rap, the dancers who clog now do their music, use all those music, hip hop and rap, and they dance to all of that. And they have special shoes and that make different sounds, so you need to watch the shoes very closely and listen to the different sounds that they make. I'm going to introduce you to Mrs. Decker, who is with the Adidas Clogging Group, who I have known since she was 10 years old, and she's going to take over from here. I hope you really enjoy this because I have loved it since day one, and it's been 20 years.
Everybody. Good morning. I'm very excited as well. Just to give you a little background on myself, I originally was born and raised in Vermont, up north just a little bit, and I started clogging when I was very young. I'm just about 10 years old. And like Ms. Nutting said, you're going to be watching our feet, and like she said, what makes clogging very different from many other dances is that we're making sounds. We're actually become part of the music. Like, you know, when you have your instruments, guitars and trumpets, you also have drums. Well, back in the day, they didn't necessarily have drums. So people would start moving their feet to make sounds with the music. So we're going to put on a whole bunch of different songs today, and you're going to be listening to these sounds that we make. And you're going to be watching these little things called the taps. They're double-plated steel. They're nailed to shoes, little leather shoes. And the plates are riveted together. They make sounds and they kind of jingle. You know, I could actually use a volunteer, an adult volunteer. Miss Lacey? You could try these songs to really help me out. You can kind of, help me show how this is done. I'll show you a little bit of it. We're just going to wing it. Let me put on some music. Take your time. Shot. They're not about your size. Well, why is there tape on the bottom? Oh. Well, see, normally we don't have any tape on there, but the floor is a little bit slippery. So if we put duct tape on there, it makes it so we're not so slippery. So we don't fall down and get hurt. Now this song that I'm going to play is one of my favorites. It's called Dueling Banjoes. Well, you know, we're going to shuffle our foot back and forth, kind of like this. We rock back, double step, rock, step. Yeah, that's a basic step. That's what it's called. You know what? Put this in.